Oh hey, what's up guys? Jord here. Just wanted to make a little video today because I kind of wanted to reintroduce myself to what I'm kind of doing now and how it can benefit you and possibly and how it can help. Some of you guys know me from kind of my previous life, I call it, but as a real estate agent with Keller Williams and real estate investing and house flipping and all that, and I love every minute of that. And I am not a real estate agent anymore, and it's bittersweet, but at the same time, I know that this is what I'm supposed to be doing down here. So I thank everybody who's helped me in my walk and my path in that entire area of life. It's been beautiful, and I love every one of you. And kind of that led me right into kind of what I'm doing now, and now sort of what I'm working in and the kind of energy that I'm working towards is really to help people, to be of service, to have a service business, I guess, or a service industry, to heal people. And I've ever since like I was little, I'd say 8 years old, I remember like feeling like, I have like my hands like light up, they get really warm all the time. And, and I was, taught that, that's a healing gift, whatever, and no big deal. But I remember this one time I was at this playground and this like I never met her before, this old lady, comes up to me and she says to me, she's like, do your hands light up? And I was like, yeah. She's like, no, I mean like they get really, really hot. And I was like, yeah, they get really hot. She's like, only around certain people. I was like, yep. And she's like, that's a healing gift. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm 10. I don't know. You're a total stranger. I don't know you. I don't know what to even think about that. And then she looks at me like, almost like she knew me. And she's like, if you don't use it, you lose it. And then she kind of just shuffled off. And I'm just kind of left with like, well, that was weird. But at the same time, it got me thinking, and it got me on like kind of the path to like, what is this? What is this feeling? And I'm not saying that it works every time. I'm not saying like I can guarantee anything. But what I can say is that when it's on, it's very obvious and it's red hot, and it literally makes and helps and heals people. Not 100% sometimes. Sometimes I've done it, and people get 30%, people get 50%. Other times it's instantaneous and it's 100%. It's totally up to the divine. But what I think is really interesting about that is as I kind of grew up and I started getting more and more conscious of this gift, I realized that like this is real. Like I would, when I was little, I'd put my hands on people and they had a headache or something, and the headache would go away, but I didn't know it was that. You don't know. What if 5 minutes later the headache went away on its own? You don't know if it's because of that. But then around 18 to 20, I was like, wait a second, like this is happening kind of semi consistently, so let me try this again. Started using myself as like a petri dish. I started doing it and I was like, oh, I feel way better, and I was like, wow. And that kind of started leading me into this, like my story of like unfolding this gift that was given me. It's not me, but it's given to me, and I'm supposed to give it back. I'm supposed to give it to the world. I'm supposed to help and use this for people. And so since, I had my first real big healing, and I'll get into that later, but it changed my entire life so much that I spent the next 8 years of my life trying to prepare and create a space where that miracle can happen every day. Or that you can have an environment where it's not considered a miracle, it's just considered normal. Whether that's belief systems, placebo, I don't really care. If someone's getting helped, then I'm happy. So I guess what I'm trying to introduce myself now as is, there's a lot of us that have gone to doctors and have medications and have tried many different alternative medicines and tinctures and herbs. And sometimes things just aren't working. They're just not working. And I would like to present kind of, I guess, this gift to you guys, that if anyone's really looking for healing, like literally hands-on healing, I can't guarantee anything, but what I can say is that the clients that I've been working with have had wild experiences and very unique stories, and it's growing, and this gift is building, and I can feel it on me like raging sometimes, and I'm like, wow, like I'm surprised too. I'm just a vessel. I'm just here to try and administer this. So all I'm saying is I'm just reaching out to you, that if you're stuck or if you're caught up in not having any answers, whether it be mentally, physically, spiritually, whether it be hands-on healing or counseling or just talking through a very difficult transition that you're going through, I would just like to make myself present for you if you need it, and if you're comfortable with that. And if you're not, that's totally fine. But I guess I just wanted to give you a little video and a little introduction of what I do. And yes, I'm Reiki certified technically, but I'm not I don't think you need to be certified in something just to make yourself feel accredited. It's sort of like if you go to a psychic, I don't go on the wall and look for their certification. Either they got it or they don't. That's kind of how I look at it. No question, you can learn about energy, and I've spent a couple decades studying it. But at the same time, there's a difference when there's just something that's given and it's there, and I just want to make that known to you guys. So if you guys have any questions or any concerns, or are even interested learning more about your personal gift and how it works, yes, we have a lot of classes that we teach. This is for Heaven on Earth Healing Center, which is where I'm a facilitator there. And I just want to reach out a helping hand. So if any of you guys need help with anything, it's not weird, text me, message me. My number is 860-919-3993. I just look forward to hearing from you and helping you if I can. All right, have an awesome day.